Do you want better relationships at work and at home?
Then we've got the insights to make it happen.
I'm Larry.
And I'm Dax, and this is Enrich Relationships Part 2.
Practical skills to lead, connect, and grow. One of the great opportunities as a hiring manager is the opportunity to extend interviews. And many times in an organization, there will be people who will apply that we may already know, who may apply for a job. And as we're looking at the right fit for that job, it may seem like, well, I've known them in this certain capacity and they may not necessarily have those skills, or I've not seen them demonstrate those skills, or for whatever reason, we may not be inclined to interview them. But for the purpose of this podcast, it's important to remember focus and feedback as far as when we look at courtesy interviews. And by a courtesy interview, I mean we're perpetually trying as a leader to build other people. And so if we have someone within our organization that's applying for a growth opportunity and we're the hiring manager, it's really important that we give them the opportunity to interview for that position. Even though, again, we may not feel like they're the best qualified based on everything we've put there, if they've felt strong enough that they want to reach for a growth opportunity, this is a golden opportunity for us to really put in the effort to give them that opportunity to grow. Even if we don't select them as the candidate, we're communicating a solid message that, hey, I know you well enough that I feel like it's worth my time to interview you and to bring you before a hiring committee. And I really feel like it's important that we give that to anybody that's within an organization who's seeking a promotion, so that we build atmosphere of continual growth and development for all of our employees. Later on, we may interview them and just feel like, you know what, that wasn't the direction I want to go. But at least we've extended the opportunity and we've said, hey, look, in this company, we are all about growth.
And as we were talking about this episode and how it might apply to families, I really like that we talked about how it could impact our own preconceived notions or our own preconceived ideas of perhaps the limitations or the capabilities of a family member. Specifically with children, I think this is a good example here where we've seen them try and fail at a given task. Maybe it's doing the dishes, and we say, there's no way they can actually do the dishes the way I want them to do it. And they express interest in saying, I want to help, I want to be helpful. We just say, no way, I don't want those dishes dirty, and put it away, and it gets everything else dirty. We don't even go down that path. But just with the same principles of a courtesy interview and saying, I might learn things I don't know about this role. I might learn things I don't know about this person. This is a great opportunity to build that person. The same thing applies at home. So giving our children, giving others that chance, even when we believe they'll fail. I've seen them fail already. There's no way they can do it. Well, give them that chance to learn, to grow. Yeah, it may not work out the way we want, but it might. And either way, it's a growth opportunity for them just as much as it's a growth opportunity for us.
I love that. I was picturing as you guys were growing up, kind of helping with the dishes and putting dishes in the dishwasher and maybe feeling like, okay, dishes to go a certain way and whatever. But I just realized as you're saying that, and now you having children and us having grandchildren, how important it is that as they're coming in and watching what we're doing and trying to emulate, how exciting that they want to emulate us, that we give them that opportunity and say, I'm just so proud of you. And yeah, after they leave, we may have to turn around all the dishes, but how big of a deal was that compared to the message that we've sent to them? And maybe similar in the workplace, afterwards, when we give that information, and if it wasn't they were hired, wow, I'm so impressed that you would apply for this position. Way to go. The fact that you have an interest and you want to grow in this organization, way to go. Or who knows, even better yet, you did it. Congratulations.
The number one reason people leave jobs is because of their manager. But in the easily top 5, if not top 3 reasons people leave is because of growth opportunities. And so we see courtesy interviews as a great opportunity to really satisfy both those first 3 or top reasons that people leave companies. It's an opportunity to show that a manager or a hiring manager does take interest in the employees in that company, and it is a growth opportunity. It's a career development opportunity. Even if it doesn't result in that individual getting a new job, it's an opportunity for them to build new skills and capabilities and to demonstrate that they're willing and able to take on new challenges as well as be open to feedback. So, while it may, yes, take extra time, it may be a cost to the business, what it gives to the business is phenomenal and fantastic in terms of employee retention, employee engagement, and as you shared at the beginning of the podcast, Dad, it gives them that new visibility into gaps or areas that they may not know about the role and about that individual.
I like the insights as you've described this, the insights we learn not only about the person, but also about the position. Because maybe in our mind, we've always done it a certain way and this is the way we want it to be. And then as we interview a person that's been on the inside and maybe they share some feedback, it might give us some insights. And you know what? There's some things about this position that either this person brings or we need to enhance the job description with these insights that we've learned from doing this courtesy interviews. So it's a great feedback that helps us on our focus. And I invite anyone who's listening to this podcast to be sure they've listened to those two podcasts, because I think those will help in building this as well. Thank you for tuning into today's episode, and be sure to check out our other episodes where we explore additional ways to enrich your relationships at work and with your family.
Before you take off, we invite you to subscribe and share what you liked from this episode with friends, colleagues, and family. Take a moment and share feedback and suggestions with us directly at enrichrelationshipspodcast@gmail.com.
Lasting change comes from enriching your relationships both at work and at home.